Hi guys, and welcome back to another video. So today's sketchbook doodles video is I guess the first one of 2022, and I always feel weird saying that. I'm so used to saying 2021. But also hopefully we can keep on track. This one isn't gonna be late, or it's not gonna be like super out of place, I guess. I feel like I haven't been uploading these consistently, like in terms of uploading them purely on Mondays. I've either, I think I skipped 2 weeks, and then the other one I posted on Wednesday, so sorry for the inconsistency. But today we are going to be doing something a little bit different. So you guys already seen that I've shown you guys the materials that we're going to be working with today, which is the Pilot Color Eno in the color red. I'm using a Pentel R.S.V.P pen, which is basically just a normal ballpoint pen, but that's like my favorite one to use so far. And I have my watercolors ready. Now I do have one more material that I'm going to use today, but I'm going to show you guys a little bit later. I'll make sure to add flags though, so you guys know which one I'm using, but it's just another kind of like needlepoint pen that has like a thicker, darker consistency of ink, so I can make some stuff stand out. I've been liking to do some washes in my sketchbook to kind of bring back a little bit of color. I've been doing a lot more like graphite recently, so I wanted to bring some color back in, and I thought it'd be easier for me to do kind of like a line art or some kind of lines before painting, so we can just focus on the shapes a little bit and just color. So in terms of what I'm painting, I'm not going to be painting any people today, no figures, no characters or anything like that. I wanted to focus on drawing just miscellaneous stuff from Genshin. So yeah, if I remember, maybe I'll put the names of the things that I've been painting, like that's what's on the screen right now, because I don't have like everything on the top of my head. But the reason why I'm doing this is because I think I had a page in my sketchbook where it was like heavily wrinkled. I think it's like the gouache painting I did of my new OC, and because of how wrinkled the page was, I thought I would just paint on the opposite side. And what I painted on the opposite side was actually just 2 artifacts from Genshin. So at the time, I think it was like just before Ito and just before Albedo's banner came out, I think. If not, it's like in the middle of Albedo's banner. So it was like the Husk of Opulent Dreams. Is that what it's called? Husk of Opulent Dreams. And then it's the Ocean Hued Clam set for the other one. So I believe I drew the... What did I draw? The last artifact, which is it the crown? The crown, the hat thing? I think that's what I drew. If not, I drew the... like the sands, the timepiece basically. And then for the Husk of Opulent Dreams, I drew the goblet. So yeah, but it was kind of fun. It was kind of fun just doing the details in ballpoint pen and then going over with some cute washes, which is what I'm trying to do today. I'm just kind of taking a break from drawing people and figures and characters just for a little bit. And this is kind of like a fun way to fill up a spread. I do like the idea of having a layout of just objects or things that are not like people. So I guess like it's mostly objects, I guess. I think it's kind of cute. And it's kind of fun just to play around with colors and painting a little bit. I always love how washes look in the sketchbook. It's just really simple and really easy to add color. So that's what I'm doing. So the first one I did was a drink. I believe it's like a wolf hook drink. The other one, I do not remember the artifact, but taking I took a lot of time just collecting references for the last day or two of objects in Genshin. So I was looking at flowers, the fruits or berries. I was looking at, I think I collected all the references for at least the 4-star artifacts, or not 4-star, 5-star artifacts. I have some of the 4 stars as well, and then what else? Some of the foods, so you'll see a little bit later. I was mostly focusing on artifacts, I think, for the first page, other than the drink, and then I'm drawing some wolf hooks right here. But the next page I'm going to be drawing a little bit more of like the food, just because a lot of the artifacts have so much detail that I'd rather make digital stickers or something of them. I think it would look really cute. But just like drawing them traditionally and having to paint them takes a little bit more time. Oh, here's like where I added like the other pen to the drawing. So I didn't really like how light the ballpoint pen looked for some of these. I think it looks okay for the flower and the wolf hooks, but for the drink it looked a little too washed out. So I needed to add something darker. So I'm adding the black pen to just some of the edges, the corners, and just kind of accentuating some of the lines so that it stands out a little bit more. And I just like that extra bit of contrast. I don't know if it's like my handling of the watercolor recently, but I haven't been able to just use like a dark wash or a color. I've been having, or at least trying to use more lighter washes recently, just because I've been using them on top of sketches. But I don't know, I like having that extra dark outline or line just to make it stand out a little bit, and it kind of helps with the wolf hooks to make them look a little bit more three-dimensional, because it makes the highlights and the lighter tones stand out a bit more. And the reason why I'm using the kind of like the Pilot Color Eno is because it kind of just washes away with the watercolor if I scrub at it a little bit. So it basically dissolves, and I don't really want too many pencil lines showing through if I don't need to. This artifact's actually really pretty. There's like I said, my brain's getting super sidetracked. While I was collecting references for the artifacts, I was taking a deeper look, or like a closer look, into the designs and stuff, and some of them are super pretty. I really like a lot of the 4-star ones too. They have some really pretty ones, especially like the feathers I love looking at. I always find it fun to see any of the goblets, because some of them are like actually cups, some of them feel like canteens, and then some of them are like jugs, or like any other way you can try to store water. I was like trying to look at what makes it a goblet, I guess. Yeah, I'm doing another artifact right here, which is from the Maiden's Beloved set. And in terms of Genshin, what happened? Me and my brother were making, I don't know, he likes to, we like to see each other summon stuff, so he was basically baiting me into summoning again, and I was summoning on Ito's not Ito's banner, the weapon banner, to see if I could get Ito's weapon. Because I have decent artifacts on him, but it's not like a lot. Like, he's not doing super big numbers, and it would be nice to have his weapon, just to get that extra boost in defense and stuff. But that didn't happen. I got Lost Prayers again, so I just merged it. I think I have R2, if not R1. And then gave that to Yanfei, swapped it with her, I think, Skyward Atlas, and gave that to Ningguang, because I needed to build up Ningguang, because I would like to have more Geo characters at this point. And I'm super excited for Yunjin. I don't know what else to update you guys on. Oh, I guess like in terms of this channel and maybe like my Twitch channel and stuff. Also, thank you very much for the people who bought stuff from my store. I'm gonna be slowly packing people's orders, and I'm gonna gear towards another store update probably in spring. So I'm gonna close the store probably mid-January to late January. Then I'm gonna close it so I can focus on just making new products rather than shipping out like maybe only 2 to 3 orders every week. But in terms of this channel and the Twitch channel, so this channel, I'm gonna do a small like revamp in terms of the aesthetic of the channel. I didn't realize this because I don't look at my channel on the computer or like on mobile that often. But I have my stupid old layout from like a while ago, and this is before that I thought, you know, like I was only posting videos and speed paints for people who followed me on Instagram, or like just kind of for fun. And I thought I wasn't going to get a lot of traction, but I'm looking at it now and it looks so disorganized and unprofessional. And even though I don't want it to be professional looking, I just want it to look at least cohesive. So I'm going to be fixing that. I might update the intro and the outro of the video as well. When the last thing is that Twitch. So I want to get back into streaming soon, just because I kind of miss interacting with you guys in real time and just chilling and drawing stuff in real time. So I'll get back into that very soon, maybe next week, if not maybe late this week. We'll see. I'll make sure to post either on Instagram or on the YouTube community post to let you guys know when I go live. It's just fun to hang out, so I'll do that. So the next ones that I'm doing on this page, like this is day 2 of doing these because I was too tired of just taking my time to paint stuff, so I decided to do it the next day. So this is the second day. So the first page was done on January 1st. This one's done on January 2nd. Or I guess, yeah, January 2nd, which is today, the day that I'm doing the voiceover. You guys are going to see this on Monday, which is the 3rd. But I decided to do some stuff of like ascension materials, I guess you could call them. So I have some nectar. I think that's what it's called. Like the... yeah, it's like nectar, basically. Sweet nectar or something. And then I have one of the Spectre husks, hearts. I don't know what the other one is. It's one of them. But I kind of like the coloring of it. I really want to invest into another blue color that's a little bit more like bluish green. Because I have a lot of my blues they lean towards like almost purple. So I don't have that really kind of neon-y color that I would like to have. And I guess for some reason I forgot to do the outline, so I'm doing it now. And also something that I think I was trying to show you guys, but because the footage is sped up quite a bit, it doesn't, like, you guys probably can't tell. But the second pen that I use, which is like is it Staedtler? Like something. It's like the liquid 0.07 or something. But basically it doesn't dry for some reason, so I try to make sure that I add it afterwards where my hand doesn't have to accidentally smudge it, which I think on a couple of occasions I accidentally smudged it, but it's not too noticeable. I'm just using it to just accentuate some few things, just to make it stand out a little bit. I know some people probably prefer just the ballpoint pen, but I like having the thicker kind of outline to stand out. And then after that, I decided to move on to foods, because a lot of the foods in Genshin I actually find really cute in designs, and a lot of the specialties look really cute. So I'm just doing, I think I did one kind of like skewer, and then what else did I do? I did one of Kokomi's specialties, which I think like hers is technically like inari sushi, I think. And to be honest, that's actually one of my favorites. I always loved that tofu skin, and it's just filled with the kind of like sushi rice, and it's really good. I really like it. And then after that, what did I do after that? I think, let's see. I did 2 onigiri, and then I did jade parcels, I think, in the end. I did 2 attempts at jade parcels. I tried the paint one, and then I just did a normal graphite one, so I don't know. My brain was kind of like all over the place today, so yeah, I think I wasn't really in the mood to paint. I kind of want to paint on maybe watercolor paper or something. I think because I'm treating these as sketches, I was getting a little bit more tired because I was trying to fill up the space rather than just having fun with it, but that's okay. I needed this break from drawing people to work on other stuff anyway, so it was a good change of pace. The onigiri came out kind of cute. I kind of had fun mixing kind of like a dark seaweed color, but keeping the washes still fairly light, because I wanted it to have not too much contrast, because I didn't want to even put that much detail into the rice portion. But yeah, so Kokomi's is actually really cute. The way that they tied the bags, and then at the top of the inari sushi kind of has like that little tail, looks really cute. I do think I kind of botched it with the ink, but that's okay. A lot of these, what I think would have benefited just me leaving it with the ballpoint pen. And then here's the first attempt at a jade parcel. I have no idea how to draw these properly. I think if I actually took my time to do individual parts of like the little bunched up leaves, then it would have worked better, but I treated it as a little bit of a bigger shape, and I don't think I made sense of where things folded. So yeah, and I tried to put a little bit of a base of where the soup would have been. So you can see that I'm gonna give up on this quite quickly, so I'm gonna move on and try to do like a redemption, but I'm doing it in graphite because I have more confidence in graphite. But yeah, I think my favorite out of all of these is the skewer. I do like the nectar one, the one in the glass bottle, and then the blue feather. I don't really remember which set that's from. I think it's like something Sojourner set, maybe? Not too sure. But maybe in the future I'll do something like this again, or I'll do like a digital version. I think it'll be fun to make cuter versions or just like simplified versions of some of these. Maybe I don't know. I still have to make freebies for orders, so I need to do that tonight. And maybe for Genshin orders, I'll do some artifact stuff or like foods. I think that would be cute. But hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video. I apologize that usually my brain feels probably very scattered today, and I don't know if I'm stuttering a lot more, I'm slurring my words because I'm tired, but yeah, I always appreciate that you guys like the videos regardless, and I'll try my best to upload more Sketchbook Doodles video with a variety. I know some people were wishing that I would go back and use the Crayola Super Tips a little bit more, so maybe I'll do some of those. Or just more pencil work, something along those lines. I don't know. I want to build up the sketchbook habit very strongly. I've been sketching every so often, but not as consistently as I would have wanted to. So yeah, I'll do a little bit more planning. And then yeah, on a super stupid note, I bought a planner again. And hopefully this is gonna keep me on track, because 2021 was just a hectic year, especially on the later half, so I really need to use the planner wisely to keep myself on track with everything. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video, and I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye!